see by this book, I did take it out of the library, but I do have her first book. Pretty honest. Now this one, as you can see by the subtitle, is the Straight Talking Beauty Companion. So if you have a passion for beauty products, this is an amazing book. She doesn't talk about specific products very much, as it is meant to be sort of a go-to guide of skincare and makeup. And I like this one, as the cover is matte. And feels good in the hand. Now this one is about twice the size. And what surprised me when I looked through it is I'm going to show you 5 iconic beauty products that have stood the test of time. And out of those 5, I actually already had 4 in my cupboard. And the only reason I needed to buy the 5th one is because it's for men. So, the book itself there's Sally Hughes. She has a great YouTube channel, but she doesn't upload as much as I would like. This is how she's divided it. The Iconics, and I have a few products from there. The Nostalgics, which I think I might have a few from there. The Game Changers, the Rites of Passage, the Future Icons, and each one she has a picture. And sometimes it is the history of the product, and sometimes it is her reminiscence of, especially in the Nostalgics, of why it is such a beloved product. Now I don't have this one to show you, but I used to wear Chanel No. 5. So, with the book, you can see that the write-up varies in length. And I love when she includes the actual advertising. This is one perfume among many that I would like to try one day. But you can see that some of the products are low end, all the way to the high end ones. let's take a look at some of the pretty iconic products that I happen to have in my beauty cupboard. Now the first product is Nivea Cream. The formula in this particular tin is basically unchanged from the original that was developed over 100 years ago. And the name Nivea is derived from the Latin word for snow. And it's a basic hand, foot, and body cream. And I love the fact that it still comes in a tin and not a plastic container. And as you can see, it's been well loved and used. Now it does contain paraffin, so some people might be sensitive to that. And what I enjoyed in Sally Hughes's book is her description of the scent. It is very feminine and light, and she says it smells almost like l'air du temps. And of course, the best thing about a new package is when you open it up and it's completely pristine, as opposed to being gouged out by fingers. So this one I do like using on my hands, but I have to be careful not to use it when I'm having an eczema flare-up. But it's great for feet and arms. And it again has this really lovely, I don't know why, but it always reminds me of summer. Very fresh. And it does look like creme, doesn't it? But again, not a good thing to eat. There, it looks slightly less messy. So as I'm showing you these products, I would love to hear from you if, number one, you use them, or perhaps your mother or grandmother did, or what memories you have associated with it. As you can see, the next one is the Dove Beauty Bar. Now, before I talk about that, I also wanted to mention mention, because I know you guys are great at the details like me. You may notice I have an impression of circles on my arm. It's because I've been wearing this bracelet from my sister Lisa, from her recent visit to Peru. And I forgot to take it off last night, so I slept in it. So I have the impression of the bracelet on my wrist, but I really wanted to wear my sparkly daisy ring today. And it also makes a nice sound. Now with this iconic product, she mentioned that many people use this brand from deodorant to body wash, and I think many of us are aware of Dove's campaign for women and young girls. Now this is the original, and of course the advertising is the 1/4 cleansing cream, and it says beauty bar for deep moisture. And as you probably can guess, I actually don't use this on my face. My sister Carrie adores these, and I must admit that I love the smell. But what I really like, and actually that goes with anything, you know that feeling when you open a fresh bar of soap, how pristine it is. Or even like the Nivea lotion when I first opened that and hadn't been touched yet. I think it may be the Virgo in me. But yes, when I have run out of my own body wash, I have been known to steal a bar from the linen closet. But shh, don't tell Carrie. And of course the bar has the logo of the dove. So this is the one that I had to purchase specifically for the video. Old Spice. Now, depending on your age, you may have memories of your grandfather wearing it. And for me, it was actually my biological father. And this is the original or classic scent. So the package looks just like it did when this was originally released in 1938. The unfortunate thing is it doesn't come in a glass bottle anymore, but plastic. Oh, it even says established in 1938. What I find really funny is the words on the back. It says, if your grandfather hadn't worn it, Kissed. And it says, cool, crisp, and clean. The unmistakably masculine scent of Old Spice. What's interesting is what makes up this masculine scent is nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, star anise, jasmine, vanilla, and geranium. It has a surprisingly unisex scent. It is, I think for women, it's interesting for like a winter perfume. I also, and maybe it's just because I was little, but I remember the bottle being bigger. And I don't think the one my father used had a spray top. I think it was like a cologne. Don't know if I can pick that up. But it's nice to see that they at least kept the classic shape and colors. It's funny, I don't even have to spray it, I can smell it. Oh, and I have to admit that, although I may not have worn it, may have spritzed it in the room. Because it does, again, it's quite strong, but it has a lovely, warm, almost powdery finish. Give us a little spritz today. So yeah, this one does bring back memories. Unfortunately, my father left when I was 5, so there's a bit of not just nostalgia, but a bit of longing too, I think. So again, let me know if you have any memories of this. And you notice as I'm going through them, the memories tend to be associated with the scent of a product. And I find that intriguing, that our scent memory can sometimes be more intense or more detailed than our visual memories. And I know you've had this happen too, where you've walked into a room and smelled a particular scent, and immediately a memory related to that will come up. So I'd love for you to share if you have any special scent memories. next product, Johnson's baby lotion. Now, when I was a young girl in the 1970s, I was in charge of taking care of my little sisters. And back then, the only brand of body products specifically for babies was Johnson's. So we used the No More Tears shampoo, the baby lotion, and I know a lot of the women my age would have used Johnson's baby oil to put all over themselves and then go sit out in the sun. Yes, we did that. Now, I love the way that Sally Hughes describes the scent, and it is really just like the product looks. She described it as pink, mellow, delicate, old-fashioned, soft, and sweet. And I had to laugh when I read it and the write-up of her memories, because she mentioned even as an adult, she has a bottle of the lotion, and when she is having a particularly bad day or a sad time in her life, she pulls this out, and I thought I was the only one that did that. So yes, when I'm having a difficult time and feeling perhaps a bit sad, I'll actually use this as a body lotion, and it just feels so comforting. And again, it's all about the scent. It's interesting how times have changed. I was just reading the back, and it says that on the front here up at the top, we love babies, and we understand that their delicate skin loses moisture more quickly than adult skin. That's why we created the nourishing formula, which moisturizes for 24 hours to keep baby skin soft and smooth. And then it says, now paraben free. Oh, the things we exposed ourselves to. And yes, I drank out of the hose too as a kid. I can't believe I didn't mention their baby powder. And I think they have one now that's talc free. But again, it's more the scent that is the comfort. It's a gift that I gave my sister a few years ago. It's a beauty product that she's always coveted. Never thought that she would own. So I splurged one Christmas. So here's the last pretty iconic item I wanted to show you. And of course it is Guerlain's Meteorites. And I love the way Sally describes this product in her book. That if beauty products had a personality, this would be more like a sophisticated French nana that smoked French cigarettes in a big light holder and was ultra glamorous. Now, just as an aside, as you probably already have guessed, I have a thing for scent. And among many of the podcasts I listen to, there is one called Emma Gunn's Show, where she interviews personalities from the beauty industry. And the one particular interview that I found so fascinating is the one where she talked to Raja Dove, who was a master perfumer, and he used to work for Guerlain. You must listen to his stories, and especially when he talks about the creations of his own perfumes. It's so detailed and beautifully thought out. Now, his perfumes are way above my budget, but you should also check out his website just to see how beautiful they are. Now, this, of course, was the very first, what we'd now call a highlighter. And the container alone deserves to be sitting out on somebody's vanity. Preferably a vintage piece of furniture from the 1940s. Now, I have been known to pop into Carrie's bathroom just to open it up and smell it, because it smells of violets, sweet, fresh violets. So it does come with a puff. It's actually just designed so that the meteorites don't rattle around and disintegrate. Yes, we get cat hair and everything. So it also comes with a brush in a velvet pouch. Now, the highlighters that you can buy today are much, well, in my opinion, sophisticated in their design, and they really do work better. I'm thinking of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders, but nothing beats the glamour. And as you can see, the metal band mimics the design. On the box, and the brush is pink, or the bristles on the brush. So of course you would swirl to get all the colors. And then lightly dust over the face. And I don't know why, but there's something so intoxicating about the scent. And of course they come in different colors: purple, rose, yellow, green, white. And I wish I could allow you to experience, especially in this video, all the different lovely scents. And of course with Guerlain, they also have perfumes. I've never had the opportunity to smell any of them, but some of their bottles look absolutely gorgeous. So if you have had the opportunity to try some of their perfumes, I'd love to hear which ones are your favorites and why. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. And as always, I thank you for spending this time